Hello, Chathu. Good evening. Welcome. It's Sunday. How is it Sunday? When did that happen? I know I didn't update the title. I'm sorry. I forgot. Such is life. How's it going? The cruel machinations of time. That's quite right. It sure is. Thank you to our raider who came in. Well, uh, sorry, my brain is gone. My brain has rotted out the back of my head. Um, but anyhow, welcome everybody. Thank you to our raider. Thank you to our subscribers whose names I will read shortly. It's a good question how we don't have a Maple command. If only one of our mods made a command of that effect. But Inferno Gamer 007 asks, "Hello, I was browsing Twitch looking for a stream to watch, and I saw the adorable puppy on the stream art and had to enjoy. I have one question though. What is the puppy's name? The puppy's name is Maple, and if you wait a minute, I can probably bring her on screen. Maple, I don't have a cookie. See, not technically a lie. Here she is. Hi. This is Maple. Can you sit? Maple, can you sit? Good, good sitting. There we go. There, she's getting her chin scritchy. Yeah, isn't that a good chin scritchy? We just went for a walk. Part of the reason why I'm a little bit late getting started this evening is because we went for a walk, and this little princess refused to poop. She squatted to poop and then pulled out at the last minute, and then she did it a second time, and then again didn't actually follow through. And then I had to bring her in because I ran out of time. So, so there we go. Hi, Maple. Where are you going?
You didn't get your tray. Did she get her soup? She didn't get.
She hasn't gotten soup yet. No, I'm sorry. But Meg is bringing cookies in. So now maybe actually Mabel. Now Maple will actually get a treat. I wonder if she knows what you're doing.
What a good girl. Wait. Have to wait.
She is being shockingly good. Oh, the drool.
Hi. Okay, we're gonna dance around. Okay, can we turn around? Can you see all this drool on the side?
I do,
here?
yes.
What a good girl.
What a good girl she is.
I know. Am I your favorite?
Yes, much to my chagrin.
Step up. Up here. You know what to do. Step up. Step up.
Here, let's not do that for a second. Maple. Okay. Ah, ma'am. Sit your butt. Thank you. Turn around. Good. Lie down. Good. Sit. Good. Touch. Good. Shake. Okay, you earned it. Good girl.
She's so clever.
Inferno Gamer says, "I'm okay with no video game content and just doggo content. Welcome to the stream community." That's what the rest of chat says too. It's like they don't actually care if I play a video game. They'd be perfectly happy with just golden retriever all the time. Jim Cat, I assure you, Maple does not need a cat. No. Maple, I'm sure Maple is friends with everybody. I'm sure she would love a cat. I wouldn't. All right. So, anyhow, that was Maple. I did say I was going to thank our subscribers, so let me do that real quick here. We got thank you to Goldhar. I'm very tired tonight. I apologize in advance. As I said, my brain is drooling out my earlobes, and my I just am so tired. Goldhar, thank you for the resub. Now for 41 months. Apod, thank you for the resub. Now for 16 months. Uzumaki15, thank you for the resub. Now for 22 months. Omnilord, thank you for the resub. Now for 37 months. Dromos GHG, thank you for the resub. Now for 54 months. And that is all of the subs so far. So why am I so tired? You may know it is inescapable at this point. I am training for a bike event, like a cycling event in August. And I went out to do what was supposed to be a 3.5-hour ride. I had planned out about a 75K, a little over 75K route for yesterday morning. And something went wrong. Because the route that I actually went was not 75K, it was 84. And I don't know where those extra 10K came from, but they were not planned. And I was only like, so I planned the route to be nice and flat so that I would only have to like climb to keep home, or climb to get home, and that like I was going long, so I didn't want to be I didn't want to be like super haggard. So I was like, we'll do a nice flat route, not a lot of hills. That'll be great. And and the route was longer than I expected. And so by the time I got to the hills to get home, I was already dying in the saddle. And then I still had like 10 kilometers of hills to go. So I got home and absolutely charred, like lightheaded, woozy, charred cinder of a human being. And instead of having one of those days where, you go out and you overdo it and at least you've got the afternoon to like chill and relax and recover, Jordan, you may know Jordan. Jordan was up here visiting. And so I had to get out the door as quickly as I could manage to get out to a pub that we were all meeting at, where I had 2 beers and a burger. And oh my god, the burger was amazing. And the first beer I ordered was a West Coast IPA, which wasn't the beer selection wasn't very strong, so there wasn't a lot on the menu that appealed to me. So I was like, I'll get the IPA. Then it arrived, and I accidentally, I was trying to order a draft beer. I accidentally ordered a beer in a can. It arrived, and I look at the can, 7.3%. So I was in trouble. But it was a good afternoon, and now I'm still very tired. I have not recovered at all. In response to Inferno Gamer, how long have I had Maple? Maple is just coming up on 3 years old. We got her when she was 8 weeks old. So we got her in October. She was born in August, and we will have she will be 3 this coming August. So she's almost 3. She's just a baby. Anyhow, I am feeling much better today, which is good. I was wrecked yesterday, but I am feeling much better today. I am just very sleepy, as evidenced What else have we got? Ooh. Jam is posting a baby photo of Maple. Oh, that is a good baby photo. She's so cute. Such a baby. Yeah. What else do we have to talk about? It's a long weekend for me, so I have tomorrow and Tuesday off work. Hooray. That's exciting. At least I don't have to go back to work tomorrow. I don't know. I'm leaning on you to like ask me anything. But none of you have done that. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. You only have Tuesday, Debor? What if I told you that just because you have Tuesday off doesn't mean you can't spend a PTO to take Monday off? That's how I did it. I didn't just get Monday off. I took it off as a PTO day in addition to my holiday on Tuesday. Spree says, I took 4 days and got the whole week. I should have done that. I should have done that. That would have been a good idea. I have got like excess PTO days right now that I need to find a use for. Alas. Did I ever get permission for the Maple Moment screen? I did, and I have it set up somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, but I put it somewhere. There it is. Found it. So yeah, there was a question. I went and saw a movie this weekend. It was a good movie. I went and saw 28 Years Later. It's still loud and you don't think, I can tell you the changes took. Like, I know it's loud. It is going to be loud. But I can tell you categorically the changes took because I can see where I set the volume level, and the volume level has been reduced significantly. The wrong screen. There we go. I have reduced the volume a little more.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on? I am on mic 5.
Why is that doubled? That's weird. I genuinely have no idea why that's doubled. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I'm not gonna be able to figure it out right this very second. One of these days, I probably have to take a day and sit down and completely rebuild my entire OBS instance because it's just sort of grown organically as I've added stuff to it, and I need to like strip it down. Yeah. So anyway, I went and saw 28 Years Later. It's good. I wouldn't say it's as good as 28 Days Later, but it is good. If you want to see a movie, you could do worse. It's not very scary. If you're worried about it being scary, it is not very scary. It is, in fact, I would say, way more of a thriller than a horror movie. There is definitely gore, but it is not. It is not scary. You heard that it both negates and supports the ending of 28 Weeks Later. It acknowledges that the ending of 28 Weeks Later happened and then immediately retcons it. That's what it does. In the opening title crawl of the movie. Yeah, it is only scary if you're afraid of dongs, because at least one of the zombies has a schlong the size of my forearm. Like from here to there. just hanging between his legs. In the classic, like Willem Dafoe style, like confusingly large. Would I call it pendulous? I would call it pendulous. But anyhow, so 28 weeks later ends with the rage virus making it to mainland Europe. So at the end of 28 weeks later, the two kids escape, or like the kid that's a non-symptomatic carrier of the rage virus escapes, and is evac'd by the military. And then it cuts away to like 28 days after that, and there are like rage zombies running out of a metro station in Paris. That is how 28 weeks later ends. And in the opening title crawl, because there's a word crawl at the beginning of 28 years later, they say that like the virus made it to mainland Europe and then was driven back. It was driven back, and now the island of the UK is in total quarantine. But that's all they tell you is like, we drove it back and now it's in quarantine. Why did they skip 28 months later? Because the timing never worked. I was actually reading about this today, and they did write a script for 28 months later, but they could never get it off the ground because 28 weeks later wasn't very well received. And so the timing never worked, and then they just sort of were like, it's been years, let's just do 28 years later. And they got it together. And now what they're saying is like they wrote a trilogy for 28 years later. So there's 28 years later, and then there's another 28 years later called The Bone Temple, which was filmed back to back with this one, which is also coming out next year, directed by Nia DaCosta. And then there was a third 28 years later, which will have some other subtitle yet to come. And they are now saying, like Danny Boyle is now saying, we plan to do 28 months later as a prequel to the 28 years trilogy. So I don't know if they're joking. I think they're sort of half joking, but that's what they're saying now, is that like they can come back and do a prequel as 28 months later. All right. I have to address this from Natimus Prime, who says, my problem with these movies is that no zombie apocalypse would last that long. The zombies would end up dying out within 6 months from lack of food. First, zombies aren't real. Zombies may or may not require human flesh for sustenance. It's possible that once they're reanimated dead, they could just continue being dead forever and never die. Like, they're zombies. They don't exist. We make up what zombies do. That said, in the universe of 28 days later, the zombies do start to die out. That is a thing that actually happened. So in 28 days later, the zombie apocalypse happens. In 28 weeks later, the whole plot of that movie is that they are trying to resettle the UK because the zombies have all died of starvation and they are no longer a threat. And so they're resettling the UK. And a second zombie outbreak happens only because, this is very stupid, they find a person who is an asymptomatic carrier of the rage virus, and they bring her to the scientists to study. And the scientific facility that they bring her to study is also the immigration center for all of the people that they're settling back into the UK. And so the moment she infects someone, he turns around, breaks into the resettlement facility, and now suddenly you have a chain reaction of all these people being resettled, getting infected all at the same time. And that's what causes the second zombie infection. In 28 years later, we have now learned that the zombies can sustain themselves on things other than humans. So they haven't starved out. They're also getting a little smarter. So they are now able to, like, they're human. They're disease infected humans, so they are able to sustain themselves on things that humans can sustain themselves on. And so they are eating things that aren't humans and staying alive. But also there are still human settlements in the UK in this world, and so there are still fresh humans to get infected. So that's what's going on.
I'm vacuuming.
Oh, okay. So that's my answer to, like, that objection. But also, it doesn't matter. The movie's not about zombies, folks. Especially this one. 28 years later is extremely not about zombies. The zombies barely matter. They could be anything. They are just a threat. They're not anything. They're like, okay, no zombie movies is about zombies, but this zombie movies is especially not about zombies. The zombies are just background information, like background radiation of the story. Cyanide says, oh, so it's like The Last of Us 2. Yes, except the movie is not about cycles of violence. It is about the inescapable approach of death. And so the zombies are thematically appropriate, and they provide tension throughout the movie. But, like, the movie is not even about fighting zombies. the movie is not about fighting zombies. The characters in the movie barely interact with zombies for the most part. There's only a couple of instances where they do. Like, they're barely relevant at all. The ways in which... Okay, so at this point, I should go full spoiler. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if my spoiler alert... That is not the GIF. But we're going to use this GIF. While this GIF is on screen, this is my spoiler alert. Dear me. Okay. See what I mean when, like, my OBS instance is just sort of organically developed? Is there a reason you got snubbed in the clip review? Only because I didn't notice your clip. I don't know. I thought I got all the clips. I deleted one clip that was made by Damn I Am Pretty because I didn't think it was very funny. So I used some editorial discretion in that regard. No, Jibcat, you did not make any clips. Otherwise, I just tried to get clips from as many different people as I could. I don't know. I didn't see the clip. It was not some personal affront. I don't know what clip you're talking about. I didn't see a clip from you. In fact, scrolling down, I still don't see a clip from you. So Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a bunch here. I know what happened. Okay, so I want you to understand. The clip interface on Twitch is very buggy. If there are a bunch of clips, and what I do is I go to the clip page and I scroll down the clip page and I select clips and then I delete duplicates. And normally I remember to refresh the page and check again. But what actually happens is that on the Twitch clip page, it doesn't surface all the clips. For whatever reason, something to do with the way the web page is set up, there's a fold. And so it'll show you a bunch of clips, and then it'll skip like 3, and then it'll continue filling in the rest of the clips for eternity. And the only way you can get those 3 clips to appear is if after you delete several clips, you refresh the page. And then it will refill in, and it'll populate the deleted clips with the clips that were hidden. And so the answer to how your clip got skipped is because it did not show up in the dashboard. And today I forgot to refresh the dashboard and check. So yes, there is a clip there. Yes, if you want, and if everybody's willing to let me sit here and do it, I'll add it to the clip review, but also it's a clip. So anyhow, the clip interface is broken. What I want you all to understand is that this is not a malicious thing on my part. It's the clip interface is broken and I'm doing my best. Okay, give me a second here. We're going to take that one because there were like 3. And I'm not going to be able to watch these and confirm that they're not duplicates, but so we have that one. We have this one. Oh, what am I doing? Nope. Stop that. And that one. Okay, now I have to add them to the clip review. Edit. Refresh. So the first one comes in after there. What was the second one? And what the heck was the third one called? That's what it was called. Okay, so this one goes there. This one goes there. And that one can stay there. And the poll has been updated accordingly. And hopefully it didn't change the URL. There you go. Paste. There's the URL. All right. So, anyhow, back to 28 years later. So the movie is the backdrop. The UK has been fully quarantined, with patrol ships circling around it, making sure that nobody leaves. That's thing number one. Um, thing number two is there is a small community of people living in like a pre-industrial. I mean, like they have, they've made a village basically. They're a little village living just off the coast of the UK. It is a small island that they have turned into a community, and it is connected to the mainland by a tidal bridge. So, basically, like a breakwater. Um, they live in a very famous specific place. Okay, sure, not relevant. Um, doesn't matter because I'm going to explain what's important about it anyhow. Um, anyhow, there's breakwater that has a path on it. At high tide, the path is underwater. At low tide, the path is walkable. They have a guardhouse and a gate overlooking the path so that zombies can't attack them. So that's all of the important information you need to know about their little community. There is a family. Shockingly, the father of the family is played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, whose acting chops I was disparaging on the Discord the other day. But who was barely recognizable and also really good in this. So there's that. So the important characters here are a family of 3 people. There's Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's the father. There's the kid, who's like a 12-year-old boy. And then there's his mother, who's Jodie Comer, and the mother is sick. She's like sick and bedridden. She's having delusions and memory problems and like flashing in and out of lucidity, and having like bouts of anger and things like that. But mostly just sick in bed. There's your background. Those are your important characters. So the father takes the kid out for his first hunt. This is the they have no doctors on the island is another thing. So they're just like looking after her themselves. So the father takes his kid out for the first hunt. And the first hunt is like him going and killing his first zombies, so that he gets used to killing zombies, because obviously killing zombies is akin to killing people, and he needs to get him used to it. So he takes the boy out to kill some zombies. They go out, they kill some zombies, and then they get attacked by what is known as an alpha zombie. This is the guy with the dick the size of my forearm, and they hole up in a like a small building for safety. And while they're camped there overnight, the boy notices a fire, like a big bonfire off in the distance. And he's that kind of alpha. So in the lore of the movie, this will also get to my joke about the woman who's like, I wanted more lore. In the lore of the movie, the alphas are smarter and stronger. And what the movie tells us is that the rage virus has affected different people differently. And the alphas were basically, he says, my dad tells me that the virus was like steroids. I don't know what steroids are, but that's what I'm told. It makes them big and strong and angry and smart, which is not necessarily how steroids work, but that's the joke in the movie. So anyhow, the kid notices this big bonfire and he asks his dad about it, and his dad won't tell him what it is. He says maybe it's another community, like we don't need to, don't worry about it. We shouldn't go there. So anyhow, in the morning, they get out of the building and they make their way back home. There's a chase with the alpha zombie. Again, it's just there for tension. Doesn't really do anything, but it's there. But they get back to the village. Mom is still sick. and there's a big party, like coming of age party for the boy, right? So he gets this big party thrown for him, and his dad is telling all these great tales about his like the kid's heroism and how he like killed so many zombies, and even when they were being chased, he was like killing zombies left and right, and the kid feels really bad about this because when they were being attacked by zombies, he was too scared and he kept missing his shots, and his dad did like almost all the work. Um, and so the kid is like disillusioned by this because he doesn't feel like everybody's cheering for him, and they put him up on a chair and haul him around, and he is like, I don't deserve this. I failed. It sucked. Um, and so he goes to leave, and as he's to go see his mom, and as he's going to leave, he sees his dad hook up with another woman in the village. So he gets pissed and thinks his dad is a liar and unfaithful, and like he gets really angry at his father, right? So he goes up to his mom, where another like a village elder is looking after her, and he talks to the village elder for a minute, and he's like, "Hey, I also saw this fire." And the guy is like, I can't remember the name of the character, but the guy is like, "Oh yeah, that's where Dr. So-and-so lives." And the kid is like, "Doctor?" And the elder's like, "Well, if your dad didn't want to tell you about this, I shouldn't either. So, you should talk to your dad." So they have a big, like, the guy leaves, dad comes back, the kid has a big falling out with his dad. Dr. Kelsey! It's Dr. Kelsey, not Kelson. But something like that. Anyhow, he has a fight with his dad, and his dad tells him, like, "Fine, you want to know what it is? I'll tell you." And he talks about this time he went out on a raid, like a foraging raid. And they made their way over where the bonfire was, and they saw a guy covered head to toe in what looked like blood, with just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of corpses lined up in a perfect grid, and a large pyre that he was burning the corpses on. And he spotted them, and he like waved them over, and they were and he was like, "This man is crazy. He may have been a doctor before the world ended, but he's not a doctor now. This man is insane. As far as we know, he was killing all these people. Like, this is not a thing a sane person does. This is not normal behavior." And so he will be of no use to us. And now, hearing this, the kid, believing his father to be a liar, tells his dad to go away. And in the middle of the night, arranges things such that he can make off with his mother. So he bundles his mother up and takes his mother into the wild, back onto the mainland, to take her to see the doctor. And then a bunch of things happen, and that's basically your whole first act. And then the second act, they like go across the mainland towards where the doctor is, and they encounter a Finnish soldier who got shipwrecked on the island, who's now super pissed off because he can never leave, and he's running low on ammunition, but he agrees, like, he helps them out when they get trapped by zombies, and then he agrees to go with them. And then he gets killed along the way. And when they get to the doctor ultimately, like, they get to the doctor. He has built this massive monument out of human remains, like totems out of femurs, and a giant, enormous pile of skulls in the middle, reaching to the sky, and yeah, arts and crafts, and just this like big temple out of human remains. And they start talking to him, and he's like, "I apologize for how I look." The doctor, played by Ray Fiennes, by the way, and he's great. And he's like, "I apologize for how I look. I have taken to painting myself head to toe in iodine because the rage virus doesn't get along with iodine. It kills it. So it's I paint myself head. So that's the reason he's like orange and looks like he's grimy and covered in blood, is because he's been painting his whole body head to toe in iodine to keep himself safe from the rage virus. Um, and like for a totally normal reason, right? Like, I don't want to get zombified. I'm gonna cover myself in disinfectant. And he lives on this little island that he's turned into this, that he has turned into this like temple, this monument, that just has like a rope bridge across to it. And he's like, the rope bridge makes it difficult for the infected to get here, so I'm pretty safe and self-sufficient. And he explains that he's been building this bone temple as a monument of remembrance for all of the people that have been lost in the apocalypse, basically in this pandemic of zombification. And so he's like, this is to remind, like, a way for me to remember all the people we've lost and to come to terms with how much death we're surrounded by, and it's my way of honoring them. And he mentions at one point when the kid like knocks over some skulls, he's like, no, it's not precious like that. One day the elements will claim this, and it will, like, all of this will return to the earth. But this is my way of just remembering. We've lost all these people, and that this is how I remember. Everybody dies, and the least we can do is like try to acknowledge and accept that as a part of life. So anyhow, then he proceeds to give the mother an examination, and determines that she has terminal brain cancer. And upon learning the conclusive diagnosis from the doctor, like terminal brain cancer, she's going to die imminently. And upon getting this diagnosis from the doctor, the mother basically tells the boy that, like, yeah, we all pretty much knew, that, like, we all knew. We didn't need to take me to a doctor. I had a pretty good idea it was cancer and that I was dying. And so the boy sort of comes to terms with the fact that his mother is dying. Like, he spends a lot of time like pleading and bargaining and like trying to find a way. It's like, tell me what you need. What medicines can I go get? I'll go get them. I'll bring them to you. And the doctor's like, no. There is no medicine that can fix this. Like, your mother is going to die. But in a world like the one we live in, lucky are the people who get to choose the way they go. And the best death we can wish for is one that is filled with love. And one where we pass on peacefully and painlessly with, experiencing the love of the people that we care for. And then there's actually a really, like, pretty sequence in the context of the film, where they dope the kid up on morphine to keep him calm. And then the mother goes and allows the doctor to euthanize her. And all of this is done while the lights are blurring for the kid and so on, the fires that are happening. It's sort of cosmic, beautiful and cosmic and whatnot. And it ends, that concludes with the doctor bringing the boy her skull, and he puts it on top of the skull monument, and tells the skull, it's like, I love you, Mom, and kisses it, and accepts that, like, this was the best death she could hope for in this world. She died knowing that she was loved. He did what he could, but ultimately all he could do was accept that this is what happened, and go on with his life. Now, I skipped over an entire subplot in talking about this, which is that along the way, they encounter a pregnant infected, who gives birth to a baby. The baby not being infected. The baby is not infected. So the doctor like looks the baby over and checks it. It's like, okay, baby's good. And just sort of says something to the effect of like, the miracle of the placenta. And so the kid then returns back to the village with this baby. And he leaves the baby just outside the gate with a note. And the note says, hey, this baby was born of an infected. She's not infected. Please be kind to her. Please care for her. Please take her in. I am not ready to come back. I am going to go like walkabout on the mainland. I need to, I need to like do some. Oh yeah, named the baby after his mom, and is like, I need to go back to the mainland. I need to experience some things. I need to have some time to figure myself out and to cope with what I've been through. So he goes back out to the mainland. And that's where the movie basically ends, except there's still several minutes left. So then we get a cut to a scene that says 28 days later, and I promise you, whatever you think I'm about to tell you, you will not have guessed. Whatever you think is about to happen, unless you've looked it up, you are not prepared. So he goes walkabout. We get the cut. It says 28 days later. So now he is having, we've got a scene of the kid. He's like cooking a fish. He's like walking along a highway and he's got a camp set up. He's cooking a fish, and some zombies show up. And so he shoots the zombie and it alerts some other zombies, and then some more zombies show up. And so he packs up his stuff and runs. And he runs until he comes to this like stone, this like landslide that has blocked the highway. And he turns around and he shoots one more zombie. When a guy in a tracksuit steps over the rock embankment, the guy's wearing a navy blue velour tracksuit. He's got rings on all his fingers. He's got like long, greasy blonde hair and like a shit-eating grin on his face. And he's just like, "Hi there. That was a really nice shot. Good job. Beautiful form." It looks like there are more zombies coming down this road than you can handle. Do you mind if I step in? And the kid is like, okay. And so in a callback to so this is a callback to a scene that happens right at the very beginning of the movie. But a punk rock remix of the punk rock intermixed with the Teletubbies theme starts playing as like 8 velour tracksuit beclad individuals with bladed makeshift weapons in different colors, like a pink one and a green one and a yellow one and a blue one and a white one and a black one, all chav ninjas, chat. Doing backflips off the rocks, Power Rangers style, like full-blown Power Rangers entry. Flip off the rocks and start doing ninjutsu on the zombies, like hacking their heads off and using various makeshift weapons to inflict all manner of violence on the zombies. I was howling. Like, I am not kidding when I say they do it is full blown a Power Rangers fight scene with the zombies as the putties. I was not prepared. Not a single other person in the theater made a sound. I was losing my shit. happened. And then yes, so Brownie got to the point that I was going to get to next. Hawkeye Kadash also then on the Discord is like, if you're not aware, look up who he's styled after, which I further wasn't prepared for. He is indeed styled after Jimmy Savile, who is one of the most notorious British sex predators in modern history. And so yeah. And so anyhow, there has been some talk from the directors of like, this guy is dead evil. This is a hook for the sequel, but this guy is not a good guy. So they're planning to do something with that, but it is the most out of left field turn, completely divorced from the tone of the rest of the movie. I was not prepared for what I saw on screen. It was wild. Yeah, and so as Shadhawk says, according to the lore, because of the timing of when 28 Days Later happened, the events of that movie take place before the crimes of Jimmy Savile were actually revealed and widely known about. And so he's still considered to be a charitable worker and a generally good person in universe. But anyhow, I am very interested to see what they're where they're going with this. But anyhow, that's how the movie ends, is with a Power Ranger scene of tracksuit clad chavs wielding katanas and chains. Yes, it is the film equivalent of the deer glitch in Red Dead Redemption 2. I had no idea what happened to the movie I had been watching previously, but it was a good laugh. So that was great. So anyhow, that was 28 years later. You should go see it. You should go see it. All right, where's my spoiler alert image? Haha, there we go. A-Pod, you're familiar with Doctor Who, right? Yeah, spoilers over. But yeah, A-Pod, if you're familiar with Doctor Who, a chav is a specific lower class subculture in the UK. And so Rose is a chav. Eggsy from Kingsman, before becoming one of the Kingsmen, same deal. Oh yeah, and his stepdad's crew, that's right. Anyhow, that's a specific subculture. So yeah, that was the movie. It's good. It's good. And then next week or the week after? The week after. 1 week from now, maybe? The 11th. The 11th, I think, is Superman. So looking forward to that too. And then I got to try and get out to see F1 between now and then. Yeah. Okay. So with that, I think we're going to move on to the clip review. It sounds like F1 is the 18th. Isn't F1 already out? The movie's already out. Yeah, I can go this week. I don't know why I have to wait till the 18th. I could go on the 4th. I'm not bound by your time box. I can go see it this Friday. Okay. So clip review. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Okay, so Zafty says, I don't know who it was, but somebody has already put in votes. Strictly speaking, I name all the clips in the clip review the same thing that they're named on Twitch. So if anybody wasn't paying attention to the spoiler part, they could very well have gone and watched all the clips in the clip review already and voted. There's nothing stopping you. You don't have to wait until I show them. Also, Meladia says, I do enjoy this song, but it's a bit long. I think the song is like 1 minute long. Yeah, it's 1:03. It is 1 minute and 3 seconds long. Oh, dear. All right, let's do it. Let's do the thing. Our first clip this evening. If I can find it. There it is. This clip is titled, And the Flip will earn an extra point from the judges. Perfect. Flawless landing. I do like that it landed upside right. This clip is titled Cool Rock Alert. Hit the light switch. Hit the other light switch. There you go. Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Oh,
see
that didn't really
like,
work at all.
No, but
Here.
like it glows for like just a teeny
I
bit.
can give you even more.
Ooh, it's science time. It's not.
That showed up.
Does it show up?
Yeah.
Does it show up? Oh, because you turned your...
I could see it on the camera.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. That worked.
There you go. It like legitimately fluoresces.
Yeah.
That's like actual fluorescence.
It legitimately fluoresces. That's like actual fluorescence. Sorry, I'll turn the volume up for you. This clip is just titled Goal! Goal! This clip is titled, He Really Had Fun with This One. Good we didn't cry either. Now, this is the start of a new life for us too. Let's pull ourselves together if you're ready and fun! This clip is titled, Is a Puppy. Hi, puppy. Are you a puppy? Oh, she is a puppy. As I said, there's just a dog that lives in my house. She just lives in my house and doesn't pay rent. This clip is titled, It's Why We Watch. Did you know that there's just a dog who lives in my house? Short and to the point. Just a baby. She gave me a big father help there.
Just a little baby.
I know, she's just a little baby. She's definitely enjoying that. She's like, what are you doing? Matt's the one that suplexes me. I'm supposed to be safe with you. This clip is titled, Make Up Your Mind. I need the battery to run out! No! Come back! All aboard! Now I need the battery to not run out! Maple lunge.
Here, wait. Okay. Now, can you do it? Step up. You can do it. It's okay.
Oh!
You gonna do it again? Are you gonna come get it? You're so.
Oh, when did I drop that?
I don't know, but
Oh, thank you.
Spawn of Satan has appeared.
I see that. Maple momentum. There we go. Got it working. Our next clip is titled, Matt Demands Fairness. Okay. In fairness, I did not immediately realize that I had walked into a volcano. Let's be fair to me. Matt gets pun-ished. Boy, you really gotta hand it to him. Oh, God. Now! Missed by an inch. Fell for a mile. Oh, no. No! No! God damn it! Stop falling! Meg is playing hide and seek with Maple. Stay. All right, our next clip is titled Neum Down. Neum. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Simple charm and soothing warmth.
Made with translucent parts for a cute and sexy look. The round, expressionless Manju exudes simple charm and soothing warmth, while the fur base adds an extra touch of relaxing softness. This figure is so full of visual charms that you're bound to have trouble figuring out which part of it you like the most. Have a delightful, exhilarating time with Formidable at your side.
Have a delightful, exhilarating time. That's going to be my new sign-off for now on. Have a delightful, exhilarating time. This clip is titled Steady as She Goes. Ow! No! No, where did the spike ball go? There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to find a link for Galtar. Ah, there we go. So Galtar, you were asking what that robo voice was. That was a TikTok voice reading the product description for this link, which I have posted in chat for you. Remember, you'll have trouble deciding what parts of her you like the most. Okay, so moving on, the next clip is titled Stop, Drop, and Roll. What am I being lit on fire by? Ow! Ow! Why? Oh. Figured it out. Of course, now the Horriblin is dead. So, awesome. Galdar says, perfect for my work desk. Thanks for putting that in my head. You asked! I accept no responsibility for this. You wanted the context, and I merely provided it. This clip is titled Synchronicity 130. So, Galdar, the important thing to note is that that's not a sexy anime waifu. That is a battleship model. Battleship models are completely safe for work. If you have any concerns, that's your out. You were just looking at model battleships. All right, the joke's 619. Did you hear that the inventor of the heat index has died? He was 88, but felt like 107. The joke's 620. I've begun to invest heavily in stocks. Beef, chicken, vegetable. One day I hope to be a billionaire. The joke 621. You know, my dad used to travel a lot. He's a great man, terrible basketball player. The jokes 622. Jesus Christ. All right, you're never allowed to request jokes after there have been, like, notable world events. You got to give it a few days. Because everybody thinks they're hilarious, and they truly aren't. All right, my kids, who I definitely have, were so excited to visit the gingerbread man's neighborhood. It was really disappointing. They were all cookie cutter houses. Waka waka. Okay. Our next clip is titled This Time for Sure. Oh. Okay, this time for sure. Oh my god. There we go. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Our next clip is titled Turgid. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. I can see something else standing proud. What's that flashing? Oh. I'm not sure why we got a bing there. I am not currently ripping a Blu-ray. For the first time in months, I am not currently ripping a Blu-ray. This clip is titled Wee! Oh no. Wee! Oh no. You know, all things considered, that could have gone a lot worse. Yeah. All right, that was our clip review. So we're going to go back to our main scene. We're going to do our traditions, and then we are going to crown a monarch, and then we're going to play a video game. What do you say to that, chat? That sounds great. I thought you'd think so. Let's do it. Let's try that again. There we are. Zafty says, I'm required to watch all of G-Quux by stream time on Tuesday. No. I do not have that much time. You will have to talk somewhere else. All right, here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. I did take Monday off, but also my parents are coming to visit on Monday. I'm not gonna watch G-Quux. I want to watch it. I will watch it as soon as I get to it. I keep relatively busy, as you may be aware. I don't have a ton of available time. Okay, so there is my phone being plugged in. I probably a joke. Let's see. How would you describe the burnt leaves of a beet plant? Charred. Okay. Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? We got ourselves another can of the honeycomb amber ale, which contains no honey. And it continues to be pretty good. Barnside is in Delta. In Ladner, specifically. Okay, now I have to vote, and then we can crown our monarch. I definitely pronounced those words. Let's see. I liked that one. That one. That one. That one. Sure. Let me vote. Let's go. Tally the results. Sorry, tabulate the results. We have got ourselves a winner. Another repeat monarch. Congratulations to Symphony Solstice, our new monarch of the chat. Let me... Oh, our current reigning monarch of the chat. You've been denied a head chop. That's right. Defending her reign. It's Symphony Solstice. All right, let's play a video game. Symph does win a lot. She has good comic timing and a good sense of clips. Whoa! My favorite part of me, like, blowing off Jim Cat's head there, is that was based on what Jim Cat was saying. I think Jim Cat was trying to issue that as a oh, okay. Jim Cat volunteered to take the head chopping on account of Myrea asking me to chop off Jibber's head for a treat. And I didn't see that. I just reacted. So now I'm going to untime out Jim Cat. Because I don't think it's fair that I be manipulated in this way. But also, you don't say that kind of thing. Okay. I really should put this contraption closer in reach. It's fine. I'm sure Jim Cat will say something else that warrants a timeout before the end of the stream. Hey, look where we are! We're actually, like, theoretically advancing plot. I do appreciate how utterly incapable you are of keeping a secret, chat.
What mic you want, my dude? What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone? I'm on mic 5.
Why is that coming through twice? I'm so confused. It should... Where even are my audio alerts? Sound alerts, right there. Oh, it's a scene. Try it again, just for good measure.
Language. Language.
Weird. I am going to have to spend some time trying to figure it out.
Language.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. Oh, that shrine I've already done.
Hi.
Savak. Mm-hmm.
Language.
Savak. Mm-hmm. That was a perfect if I do say so myself. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Good on you for saying hello. Who are we? We're the first men who will officially do business with the Gerudo, the Vo Caravan Squad. If you too want to go to Gerudo Town, you would do well to make friends with us. The Vo Caravan Squad? We're a group of merchants and friends who have long dreamed of doing business in Gerudo Town. Oh, and Vo is the Gerudo word for man. Vo is the word to know. If you don't understand at least one word in their language, the Gerudo will never accept you. And we should know, we've spent years here trying to curry favor with them any way we could. They finally entrusted us with protecting the western entrance to Karakara Bazaar. I've lost count of the number of times I've been swatted with the flat of a guard's spear. They mistake me for some lowly opportunist. Gerudo Town is located straight out of this gate. It's a town made by Gerudo for Gerudo, which means it's full of Gerudo. And to us, that means it's a utopia. Captain, not so loud. You're going to give the Gerudo a bad impression of us. Sorry, Robston. It just slipped out.
Oh.
Anyway, the Gerudo have a law forbidding males from entering their town. Keeping us shut out only makes us all the more curious, though. I mean, that's just common sense. We were hoping to raise the Vo Caravan Squad's likability by gallantly rescuing the Gerudo ladies from the Sand Shroud, but the Sand Shroud doesn't just block our vision, it confuses our compasses too. We got lost in about 5 seconds. In the end, it was the Gerudo ladies who ended up gallantly rescuing us. Still, maybe if we prove our muster as gate guards, Gerudo Town will make an exception and welcome us as heroes. Look at these guys. Men, always trying to break into women's spaces. Jeez. Get a load of this orb. Seems really old and really expensive, don't you think? I hear there's someone in Gerudo Town who's investigating all these ancient whatchamacallits. So once I get into town, I'm planning on finding somebody who knows their stuff about this stuff. The air has become very hot. In retrospect, I probably should have made heat food. Oh, you're right. I do have a second piece of heat resistance gear. Forgot about that. What in the hell? Geru-do guts. 40 attack power? Hot damn. Okay, so now I've got to figure out what I'm actually supposed to do here. Northern Gerudo ruins. I what?
Missed again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good.
Anna says, well, this is predictable. Congratulations, Matt. You shortcut this region's storyline.
It's you. This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, hi, Riju. Anna says, you're supposed to go to Gerudo Town, do some stuff there, and then get
You
told to
always
find
show up
Riju
in
here. All right.
unusual times.
So... All right.
Oh,
They put this between where I was and Gerudo Town. How was I supposed to not trip on this? This was on the way to Gerudo Town. So, Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky. Zelda vanished right in front of you. And now you've come here looking for clues. I sound like C-3PO. Link, I understand how you're feeling. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I will do everything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we Gerudo are facing. I'm sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time that events at Hyrule Castle took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our own. Including our town. And not long after that, swarms of monsters we'd never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Geru-dos. Physical attacks don't work well against them. They are slow, but they still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Geru-dos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it, and it still needs more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Geru-dos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of this sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at that dummy over there.
Oh.
Ha! There we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Perhaps we can hit them all with a single lightning strike. Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three, like right around where that rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away a target is from me, the longer it will take me to build up the energy to hit it.
Okay.
Yes! I'm getting the hang of it now. The Geru-dos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh?
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link. I love the awkward side-eye.
Oh?
What was that? It didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? I was... Chief. We've received word that a swarm of Geru-dos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Buliara is already on her way there. She's already... Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows shall make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Karakara Bazaar? It's the oasis northeast of Gerudo town. Let's show these Geru-dos what we're made of. We'll Geru-do 'em what for? The Mandibussy. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe the Geru-dos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance. I have a bad feeling about this. Do we have more Gibdos anywhere? The swarm of Gibdos seems to be coming from there. We need to destroy that somehow. Otherwise, they'll overwhelm us.
Bulyara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gibdos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage.
Huh.
Is that Zelda?
Probably not. Zelda, no, why are you doing this?
That's bad. Real bad. Gerudo town is in danger. Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Ulyara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Sorry, I'm going to update the stream title before we continue. Just because it is out of date and I should probably make it up to date. Much better. Okay. Oh, does the map work again? That's potentially very unbearable cold. Okay. I'm gonna point myself at Gerudo town. Well, I was gonna point myself at Gerudo town, but now I can't see the part of Gerudo town that I need to... Ah! Well, conveniently, there's this platform. Young man, please, have you seen a fellow with a scruffy beard around here? Sorry, that was rather abrupt, but it's our friend Ponthos. He's gone missing. When Karakara Bazaar was attacked by monsters, we ran away together, taking shelter at the local inn. But when I finally had my wits about me, I realized Ponthos had disappeared.
Aww.
Between the storming sands and the rush of people, everything was a chaotic blur. I could barely see a thing. But I think I caught a glimpse of Ponthos running through the west entrance. But if we get lost in the desert, our squad's rule is to wait for rescue in a place that stands out, like near a tall building. But there are a lot of sinkholes in this desert, and they can really trip you up. I don't even want to think about what would happen if you fell in. Our chances of finding him would be low enough without the sand shroud, but with it... Oh, please be okay, Ponthos. Whee! trying to climb the wrong side of a ladder. Oh, hey, they even give me a visual indicator as to which side is the right side that I'm totally ignoring. Ah, okay. Wing. So where was I? Where had I run to that I wasn't supposed to? I was over there somewhere. Oh, I was there. Okay. There's just a little audio cue that sounds like the ringtone of a Nokia phone. Oh, well, of course it wiped out my... Okay, I see a bubble frog. I sort of presumed that the shrine that I was looking for would be here, but I don't... like... oh. Okay. Perhaps I was right. So it's behind me somewhere. But now I'm stuck in here, so I have to figure out a way out. Yeah, I figured the tracker didn't work in the sandstorm. That doesn't surprise me. Oh no. Oh good, I don't drown if I run out of stamina. That's good. Go to sleep. might call that overkill. Show me your ball sack so that I can shoot it. A Gerudo scimitar. Attaching a material greatly enhances the material's power, but doesn't add as much durability. That is still very interesting. Oh, you have defense up, not durability up. Okay, let's try equipping something to this scimitar and see how much bonus power we get out of it. It doubled the power of the item. It'll probably break in one hit, but it doubled the power of the item. How dare you? That shrine is proving very challenging to locate. Okay, we're gonna try and get to town. Oh, there's a whole ass shop in here.
Basak. Ah. Ah.
Okay, there's town. Also... Yeah, ha-ha! You found me! Bye-bye! Okay, did I manage to get over the desert rift that time? I think I might have. Oh, we have a flying Geru-do. We had a flying Geru-do. Haha, they'll never catch me now. Shrine! Okay, we've got 3 piles of dirt here for unknown reasons. And a fan. A small key. Go to sleep. this pile? Oh ho!
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountains! Secret tunnel! Yeah!
Okay, so it looks an awful lot like I need to figure out how to fire a beam of light at this. Ah, my fan shield. Okay. Okay, but there's still a chest I haven't found. Remember how the big light was under a platform? I do remember that, yes. So where is the chest I'm missing? Oh, right there. The novel... Okay, so there's a conversation of Gundam going on. The novel of CCA may be better than the movie, but I don't agree that the movie is poorly written. I'm sure it's confusing, especially if you have seen none of the rest of the UC, which gives you a ton of context for who the characters are and what their motivations are. Like, it's literally the last part of a multi-part series. I don't know. That is not my recollection of it, Apod, although it's been a while since I watched it. Like, it's definitely not an easy story to grasp. I agree that it's kind of a mess. But I don't think the problem is that it's poorly written. And I definitely do agree that it makes considerably more sense if you're conversant in the UC to that point. Which we know you aren't, because you haven't watched it. And I'm not even talking lore. It's like reading the last chapter of a book and saying you don't know what's going on. I think it being rushed is totally, like, a reasonable description. The way Gundam projects happen, it probably was severely rushed. Okay, I can unpin this. Hey, ladies! Look, Link. There's a Geru-do hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakara Bazaar. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not only the one hive. There are 3 to deal with, each just outside of the town gates. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Geru-do attack is coming.
Oh.
Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack, but when they open and begin releasing Geru-dos, they're vulnerable. The Geru-dos won't wait outside our walls forever. So, when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Huh?
Come. Come.
At least buy me dinner first. Again, you heard it, didn't you? Come. Is it calling out to us? Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought... It's nothing. Link, for now, we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from the enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. Symph, your head remains attached. You are the Monarch of the Week. Chat, I gotta say, at this point, we're like nearly 60 streams into this game. I am not overwhelmingly concerned about seeing all the things. They put too many things in this game, and at this point, I am more or less burned out on wanting to see them all. Like, we've got a story to finish, and we've got the specific... like map checklists that I want to finish. Oh, hell yeah. Zaki, did you know that you can go about your life without even concerning yourself with Chi Eternal? It's not even Gunblade, it's a Gundam mobile game. Every mobile game is a gacha game. What else would it be? They're the only thing that makes money. Okay, presumably I'm supposed to do something that I haven't done. Game, where do you want me to go? What is a foe like you doing here? Maybe you're looking to escape the sand shroud? Well, beyond this point is the Gerudo shelter, and no foe are allowed there. Wait a second. Golden hair, blue eyes, about the same height as Lady Riju. You're the foe everyone's talking about, aren't you? Lady Riju let us know that you have her permission to enter the shelter. You're even allowed to visit the shops and use things in town. You must be quite the special foe. Vasak. I sell arrows and I sell choo-choo jelly. What do you think? A pretty sensible combination, right? Okay, how many do you want? I'll buy. You're a real vo, right? What, wee? Are you telling the truth? I learned at a class that all vo like to why, though.
Huh?
Hey, Kalani, you better not be talking to that foe. Why don't you follow Makure's examples? Be more like your sisters. It's fine. I haven't made eye contact, so it's fine. What does that even... Hey, Vo, we Gerudo have a saying. For young Vi, speaking with a Vo will only invite misfortune. Vi learned that at an early age, so even though you're allowed to be here, please ye leave the young ones be. Hey, goat butter. Oh, those are very young ones. Don't mind me, just running around looting all your crap. I hope you didn't need it. Oh, was that Madison? Is that who that was? That's Acklet. Oh, Mommy, what's secret map? Okay, now we have to find... Madison. Well, I'll give a solid look around, just in case. That's a quest. Oh, it's a blood moon.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Oh, it worked! Look at me go. I'm not sure if that accomplished anything, but it worked. This sure looks like a puzzle of some kind. The Valley of Silent Statues. Oh, God! Yes, I am aware I don't have a shield equipped. I just haven't dealt with it yet. Ooh, a wild berry. Okay, so we've got a light beam. And we have light beam receptacles. I saw 2 of them. Are there more than 2? Ugh. Something about lemon hand grenades. Whoa. Oh, okay. So there's fully actually just a back door into the shelter. But I haven't seen a bubble frog yet. Let's go do something about this light puzzle. Okay. Oh yeah, it was definitely a mistake to vote for 5 or 6 shrines tonight. I'm doing plot. Oh, interesting. Haha! Alright, let's go see what's inside these. Hey, Bubble Frog! I knew I'd find you eventually. Ha! Okay, well, I don't need that. Whoops! Ugh. Oops. for lack of another shield, I'll take that. Let's just, yeah, we'll just equip that too. Royal bow that I can't carry, but is equivalent to the one I'm currently carrying, which is a 38, which means I should drop that one. Good call on my part. Arrows. So, bundle of arrows there. Alright, cool. We appear to have solved the mystery of this cave for the most part. Let us return from whence we came. Zoop. Okay. Nope, you're not Madison. So this is when we usually have the class for the younger students. You might not know this, but it's something of a rule in Gerudo Town that young Vi don't speak with Vo. Since this class is for young Vi, I can't let you come in. You're more than welcome to come into the class in the evening. It's just this one that is off limits. The guards will have to lock you up if you get caught breaking our laws, and no one wants that, right? I will buy your arrows. Okay, what the hell am I actually meant to be doing? Not this, but, you know how it is. It's you, at long last, you, the Vo reading this letter, or the Vo I was fated to meet. And I am the Vi you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I am locked away from the outside world. Do not worry, though. I will send all of my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe and know that we will meet soon. It is our destiny, after all. It's you at long last. You the... Wait, is this the same... Do I remember the secret shop from Breath of the Wild? Not very well. Exit? I don't want to exit. Yeah, haha, you found me! Bye-bye! Because now I have to go back down again. Open sesame!
Oh.
I can't do a Zandai side mission because it's not evening yet. Note on the table. Construction and service notes in regard to work on the hole in the floor. Due to a lack of resources, a large stone slab has been used to temporarily seal the hole in the floor. Okay. So we now have a secret entrance.
Oh.
Hey, Perda, you made sure the entrance was really securely blocked, right? Yep, it's very much completely blocked with a crate. Keep it down. What do you think's gonna happen if those monsters outside hear us? Oh, that's just the other way into the shelter? Alright. Ah, and this will be the third path. Oh, hello. This is gonna end so badly for me. Well, what was the point of that? Oh, she's the one dropping the... What do you want? I'm busy right now, okay? I need to make sure the foe of my dreams hears my feelings for him. But how can I properly focus the positive energy or put the bottles in the water while this guy's loitering around? Get out of here! Scram! But I read your note. Where did the owner... Oh, you're the chief's guest. So this is a foe. His ears look to be about, and the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the first vo I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements.
Oh.
Why was I doing that? Because I make accessories, and the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for a vo, so if you give me the chance, I'll put everything I've got into making some really great ones for you. If the shop's owner were here, she probably could have made you all sorts of things. But she went out to look for potential adornments and hasn't come back since. She was in such high spirits, too, gushing about the treasures she'd find around Toruma Dunes. That's a dangerous place, though. Molduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Anyway, did you need something? The owner may not be here, but I'll do what I can.
Oh.
The different gems offer different kinds of protection. When you wear one, it bestows that protection on you. For example, a ruby has the power to make a bitter chill bite less, or you could avoid the oppressive heat with a sapphire. Customer used to have to supply the materials for the accessory, made to order if a bit of extra work. But that's not the case anymore thanks to the gems we've been getting from Eldon up in the northeast Hyrule. We just make the accessories in advance and save the customer the legwork. There's a slight difference in the price though, but that's to be expected. Unfortunately, the sand shroud has made it tough to get supplies. The stock is of the highest quality but a bit limited. You know, I never would have thought I'd talk to a vo for so long. It's kind of neat. Since I'm always in the workshop making accessories, the owner is usually the one who gets to talk to customers. Come back soon. We're the only place in the whole world that makes accessories. So, cold resistance, heat resistance, and no apparent resistance. Defense.
Saba.
Sava.
Ah.
Oh, you must be that vo everyone is talking about. Say, are the Hylian vo interested in archaeology? Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, I've finally deciphered these stelae. Man, this is the second game in a row we've had that used the word stele. After never having had a game that used the word before now, we had 2 games in a row that used it. Do you want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Sure. If you insist. First up, the stele over here on the left, it says, the stela over here on the left says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on the 6th stele. As for the stela over there on the right, it says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, and 8 channels and guides the powers of the 7. I doubt you know this, being a Hylian foe, but we Gerudo have believed in the heroines for a long, long time. They are said to have protected and guided our people in times past. Unfortunately, I have found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue for revering all 7 as a collective, and others for worshipping each one as an individual. Certain rabble-rousing contrarians even claim there were not 7 but 1 or 8. If there is one thing scholars love, it's arguing with each other. But these stelae definitely support the theory of 8. An incredible discovery, isn't it? I could stop here and rightly say that I changed the face of archaeology. But if I found the other 4 stelae, who knows what else I might learn about the heroines. I wonder too about this orb that I found while searching for the stelae. Is it connected somehow? If I gave a presentation on all this, I'd be the star of the Archaeology Society. But I've not been able to find any stelae besides these 2. Since there's nothing like them on the surface, the others must be underground somewhere. How I wish I could see the text inscribed in those stelae. Even just a picture would serve my purposes. Okay, well, we know where 1 is because I unearthed it already. To learn the full truth about the heroines, I must find 4 more stelae. Or if I saw a picture of the text on each stela, that could work as well. Here you go. What? You found a stela? Show me. Let's see. It says the 7 heroines protect the Gerudo with the powers of heart, skill, fortitude, wisdom, flight, mobility, and compassion. Yes, this legend is well known, but it had never been verified. Until I came along, that is. Ha ha! I'm curious about the text inscribed on the stela. Did you perhaps find any? Oh, you don't appear to have any new pictures. Only 3 of the stelae remain. You've brought us closer to learning the truth about the heroines. Sark! Okay. So, presumably, if I had to guess... Oh, well, there was 1. Oh, but I can fix it! Yes, A-Pod, we Canadians definitely had Captain Planet. I have captained many a planet in my day. He's a hero! Gonna take pollution down to 0. He's our powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet's side. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart, gold planet. Yes, and I. What did the heart power do? Nothing. It sucked. Oh, right. Power over animals. That particular planeteer had a monkey pet, right? They were the Aquaman of the team. Oh, you're that special Vo the guard was talking about. My name is Ashai. I'm in charge of teaching the Vo and You class to the Gerudo. Have you set your heart on someone special? I have. You don't hold anything back, do you? Most Vi value honesty in a Vo. That's a good trait for you to have. You're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you're interested. Vo aren't normally allowed in town, so it would be a rare treat for the class if you showed up. Maybe you could come by in the evening. The class is for the older Gerudo. The daytime class is for the younger students. I don't think they're quite ready to meet a Vo. Oh, they gonna bang. They gonna bang. It is that kind of a class. They gonna bang.
Oh?
Izanda, I want you to note. Foiled. I was going to mention that the Hylian there wasn't wearing clothes, but in fact, there is a cuff. Plausible deniability. This Hylian is wearing a necklace and a bracer and nothing else. Oh, yes, and I was very definitely talking about the drawing. Those blasted things look like poisonous mushrooms, and just like poisonous mushrooms, they must be eliminated. I'll crush every last one to dust, and you'll be backing us up, won't you? I have a sneaking suspicion that I actually will be on the front line. Okay, how long do I have to wait until the class is actually occurring? Count me in!
Hi.
Okay, everyone, pay attention. Today we're going to have a very special lesson. We have a Vo here with us. Is the Vo in the room right now? Just try to relax and be your regular, normal selves when you're talking to him. All right.
Oh.
Nali, I know you can do this. Teacher, I can't. I can't look directly at his face.
Oh.
That's okay. We can stop here for now. You'll have to do something about that fear eventually. But I think once you muster the courage to face a Vo, even just one time, your fear will wash away forever. This does not feel like an effective way to run a civilization. I'm sorry, I imagine that was a bit unexpected, wasn't it? You see, she's never seen a Vo in person. She's only seen them in drawings or in recreations like the Vo dummies. I suspect that if you hid your face, it would be easier. It's probably too early to make eye contact while chatting. I hope you aren't feeling discouraged, though. It would be wonderful if you visited class again. Sark so for taking the time today.
Hi.
Okay, everyone, pay attention. Today we're gonna have a very special lesson. We have a Vo here with us. Just try to relax. All right,
Oh.
Nolly, I know you can do this.
Ah!
Hey, I can talk to him like this. So, hi, my name is Nolly. I make an amazing wild berry crepe, and I hope to share one I've made with a Vo someday.
Oh.
All right, that's enough.
Ma.
Amazing job, Nally. Vo are known to think with their stomachs sometimes, so mentioning your cooking was a good idea. They're especially susceptible to sweets, so well done with the wild berry crepe. Sark so to you as well. It was very kind of you to conceal your face for Nolly. It seems like that's just the thing she needed to get past her anxiety and talk to you. You are more than welcome to return to the class in the future.
Hi.
Okay, everyone, pay attention. Today we're going to have a very special lesson. We have a Vo here with us. Just try to relax and be your regular, normal selves when you're talking to him. All right.
Oh.
Pritana, let's see what you can do. Pritana. I can't do it. I think I need that drink from the canteen to give me energy. Are you okay? Let's not push you too hard today, all right? We'll just stop here. It's great when someone reaches outside their comfort zone to try something new. Have I noticed something that isn't happening as I'm going through this? No. I'm sorry if that worried or scared you. Vo are an uncommon sight to most of the Vi here, so hopefully you can forgive their reactions. Don't be discouraged, though. It would be great to have you visit us again. And of course, Sarkso for spending time here today, too. Was it you? No. You're really a special Vo, aren't you? You must truly adore Lady Riju if you were willing to travel through the Sand Shroud. I wish I had a Vo like you in my life. I thought I could turn my back on past loves and focus on finding the perfect Vo for me, but that Sand Shroud really put a damper on my motivation. Talk about being unlucky in love. Sava, now when you notice a Vo watching you, I remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to... Nope, I'm drawing a blank. Even after all the Vo and U classes, as soon as I'm in a real-world situation, all those lessons just vanish. I knew I should have spent some more time practicing. Also, she's talking to me. What drink does she need? Basak. Oh, you must be the Vo everyone's been talking about. Now, normally I wouldn't have anything for youngsters like you, but I heard a new Vi is going to be coming to town sometime soon, and that news sparked a fire in me. I came up with a special version of my signature drink. It's one everybody from Vevi to Vaba can enjoy. However, I can't get my hands on what I need to make it while we're stuck here, and I don't want to forget the recipe. When is this Sand Shroud going to clear up anyway? Well, it's not like we can welcome a new Vi to the town when the Sand Shroud is covering everything anyway. And I worked so hard to come up with a special version. However, okay, what is it? What is the ingredient? It looks like we are locked by the main quest.
Sava.
Huh? Oh, you're prepare the vote. Sorry, I don't have time to deal with the vote right now. My attention needs to be on preparing the welcome to out-of-town Vi. The sand shroud is making things difficult.
Oh.
I suppose I can tell you, after all, your situation is unique. As it happens, young Gerudo aren't traditionally allowed to interact with Vo, and for a Vi born outside town, when they reach a certain age, they're summoned back to Gerudo town. That small Vi over there is named Aklet. She recently arrived here along with her mother Perda. But Perda started working at one of the shops, one that has a complicated relationship with the town, so she's rarely in the shelter anymore. That must be why Aklet spends so much time looking at that drawing on the wall over there. Thankfully, the town is like one big family. I'm sure that little one will get used to living here soon enough. Is Andai... Oh! Okay. The Noble Pursuit, a popular fruit juice in Gerudo Town. Its tropical flavor will cheer you right up.
Oh?
Okay, do I have to present that to the barkeep? Or do I just take it with me to the class? Uh-oh, I'm lost. All right, count me in.
Hi. Oh. Eh?
Pratana. I can't do it. I think I need that drink from the canteen to give me energy.
Eh?
This is Noble Pursuit. You're offering it to me. Sark,
Oh.
do you go to canteens a lot? I mean, they have wonderful drinks there, but that isn't all, you know. It's a great place to relax, and you get to meet all kinds of people. I love going there. I have so many fun stories. Okay, let's go ahead and stop there. It's wonderful when a Vo and a Vi can communicate their needs to one another, and it's even better when they can do it on an unspoken level. Pratana, I think you've got a lot of potential. I think you've really helped Pratana find her confidence. She'll have to keep practicing, of course, but this was a very big step for her. Hopefully you'll visit us again. All right, count me in.
Hi.
Okay, everyone, pay attention.
Oh.
Yes, dear.
She pooped.
Hooray! Delton, show us what you know. There's no reason for me to practice. I've been abandoned by love, by luck, by happiness, and you're only setting yourself up for disaster by talking to someone like me. I'm just fated to be unhappy. Steer clear or you'll catch my misfortune. Delton, you're your own worst enemy sometimes. I've told you already that every time you sigh, you push your own happiness away. I know you say that, but we can stop the lesson for now, I think. Delton, I really do believe that when you find your confidence again, things will look a little better for you. That is pretty obscure. This lesson was a bit tough. Delton is still feeling pain from her last relationship, and it's really taken a toll.
Girl needs therapy.
Yeah, girl does need therapy. I wish there was something I could show her to help. You know, she had mentioned a certain accessory that would help her connect with others. But those only come from that village in Necluda off to the east. That's not exactly convenient. An accessory? A ring garland and fuse it to a piece of equipment. All right, that sounds like fun. And we will do it next time because it is now 9:55. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I do hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins on Tuesday playing more Tears of the Kingdom. So I do hope you'll tune in then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Blue Sky and YouTube and TikTok. I have a Ko-fi that you can subscribe to. And if you're subscribed here or on Ko-fi, then you can join the Discord by making sure your Discord account is linked to either your Twitch account or your your Ko-fi account. And then my Discord server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please join the Discord. Okay, with that, we're going to fire off a raid. Meg, looks like you have something you want to say.
Did you talk about Star Trek? Because Star Trek tomorrow
Oh, yeah!
is going to be an issue.
Star Trek tomorrow is going to be an issue. There's not going to be Star Trek tomorrow. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Star Trek is canceled tomorrow, and we'll be back with Star Trek next week. No Star Trek.
Yeah.
I will update the Discord accordingly. Also, I'm going to miss Dragon Ball, which is the pits. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we'll do that, and I will see you on Tuesday. So, until then... Everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye.